everybody. Sorry, there were. Before I just go into today, my name is Isaac, and I have a channel called My Life as Isaac 101. So please subscribe. If you don't know who I am, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this stream. Before that, I did have some issues getting on the stream because there's been some connection issues. So I hope this will work. Anyways, before we talk about today, actually, let me tell you what today's topic is. Today's topic is doing a Q&A, question and answer. And it's going to be train related. So I'll ask you some questions and you can answer back. And you can ask questions and I'll answer back. So that's how it's going to work today. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. But before that, I have some really exciting news, what I've just received on my YouTube account. I have 200 subs. Can you believe it? It's like I'm popular on YouTube. It's amazing. I got 200 subs. I really hope the stream works now. Yes, it's working now, Mum, aka Eliza. Yes, I can't believe I have 200 subs. Amazing right now. It's just absolutely amazing. Like I'm just so happy right now. I've always wanted to do a video about how many subscriptions I got. Hello Isaac, 200 subs. That's fantastic. Oh, thank you so much, Peter. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You get today's shout out. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm looking forward to reading your comments, reading your questions, reading the replies of the questions, and yeah. Whoever, I just can't believe I have 200 subs. I just can't tell you how amazing it is. So that's all I have to say. I just wanted to make a video all about it. Anyways, for today's stream, we're doing a Q&A. So we're going to be talking about trains, and the rule is that the questions have to be appropriate and train related. If there's any inappropriate comments, I will remove that comment and you'll learn your lesson. But I don't think there'll be any rude questions. Before that, if there's actually any rude comments, you have to keep comments cute. Otherwise, you're on mute. There was a guy who said that called Runderground, and he said that rhyme. Keep comments cute, otherwise you're on mute. So that's what I'm gonna say for my live stream. Anyways, so if I've got a question I want to ask to the people that are on the chat. So I just I'm just thinking of a question is have you ever been on the Berlin U-Bahn? That's a question. Have you ever been on the Berlin U-Bahn? If you don't know what the Berlin U-Bahn is, it's a metro system that runs in Berlin, Germany. It's real. And it's a yellow color, so my sister will be impressed. So have you ever been on the Berlin U-Bahn? That's what I want to know. No, I haven't, but I really want to go. Okay, Mum. Okay, Mum, you can. I think you should go on the Berlin U-Bahn. It's my favorite metro system. So yeah, you should go on it one day. That's the question done. Hello. Oh yes, Transport and Football Fan and DVD. Hello, aka Jordan. Hello. If you don't know who Trainspot and Football Fan and DVD highlighted in the blue, that's my friend whose name is Jordan, and we go train spotting together. No, I haven't, but can you tell me anything special about it? Sure, Pop-Up. I mean Peter. I'll call you Peter, although I know you. Anyways, what's special about the Berlin U-Bahn is that it's yellow, so I think my sister would probably want to go on the Berlin U-Bahn one day because it's her favorite color, yellow. And it has a line called the U5, but I'll tell you just that line for this. It has a new extension that goes from Huno to Hauptbahnhof. So so that's the new extension that actually opened on the 4th of December this year. So yeah. Um, I've got a second question, and then if you want to ask some questions to me, you can. But I'm going to ask the second question. My second question is, what's my second question? I don't know. I don't need to do now. What other German cities have metros? Good question, Eliza. There is, I think, Luxembourg, Dusseldorf, Frankfurt, Nuremberg, and Hamburg, and I presume that's it. I don't think there's a question I want to. Oh, okay. I've got a question. I got a second question. What line? Okay. Mill Hill East train station is on what line? Mill Hill East station is on what line? Some people will know, some people won't know, but that's pretty obvious question. I think it was your 200th sub. I think I was your 200th sub. Oh, thank you. Well, skepticals. Northern. You're correct. Northern. Correct. Skepticals, if I'm pronouncing it right. Skepticals. Yep, you to get today's shout out. Train Spotter and Football Fan and DVD. Northern Line. You're correct. You're absolutely correct, Jordan. Both of you, Skepticals and I'm going to say my friend Jordan because that's shorter. You get a bonus shout out for correcting it. Well done. But I think, but that's a pretty obvious question because I want to start with easy questions to get used to the live stream of the Q&A. Okay. If there's any questions about trains, you can write it on the chat. Yeah, Mill Hill East is on the Northern Line, and I got amazing news there. It has step-free access, so people in wheelchairs can go down the new lift at Mill Hill East. That's absolutely amazing. And it's a single platform, and trains do shuttles from Finchley Central. It's my local station to Mill Hill East. And in the weekday, they go to Kennington via Charing Cross and Malden via Bank from Mill Hill East. So that was the question of the Mill Hill East. If there's any other questions, please pop it in the chat. I'm not forcing you to, but if you want to, because this is a Q&A and taking turns is really good. So does Finchley Central has a lift? Yes, it does. And whenever I go home and get off at Finchley Central, I go up the lift as opposed to going up the stairs. So yes, well done, Train Spotter and Football Fan and DVD. Well done. You're correct, and it does have a lift on the southbound platform. And when you get out, there's toilets. Yeah, so you're correct. Does any of my parents want to ask questions or about anything? Because I feel like I should give them the opportunity to. Yeah. Yeah, so doing a Q&A feels amazing. Oh, sorry, Peter, I didn't read yours. Do you know what TfL Underground station has the most platforms? Good question. I'm going to have to say that, Peter, that it's a bit of a tricky question, to be honest with you. Which London Underground station has the most platforms? I'm going to say that the answer will be. God, it's so hard to choose. I'm going to say Baker Street for the Circle, Hammersmith and City and Metropolitan because I don't think there's a specific one that's the most platforms. But I'm gonna have to say Baker Street. It's a big station. X2K9 or Harry Greaves. I'm gonna. There's not a specific one to choose. Both. If you don't know who X2K9 or Harry Greaves are, they're YouTube. They're YouTubers and they film trains. So yeah, thank you, Jordan. We have been having a chat about these YouTubers whilst talking. So yeah, well, I choose both. Yes. I got a question. Okay, so I got a question about a Northern Line station. Yeah. At East Finchley train station, there is a middle platform with 2 train tracks. Why is it there? If you know the answer to this, you can tell me. If you don't know the answer, if everyone puts "I don't know" into the chat, then I'll tell you why. At East Finchley, there is a middle platform. Why is it there? That's the question. I don't know. Okay, skepticals. Suit yourself. I always hum a melody when I'm waiting for someone to put into the chat. Singing a song of trains, singing a song. I'm waiting for someone to put. Don't worry, I'm not being impatient. I'm just doing something to keep me patient. Oh, of course, there was someone at the door anyway. Yeah. So if I'll ask the question one more time. There is a middle platform at East Finchley train station on the Northern Line. Why is it there? If you understood what I said. Oh well, probably I'm gonna. If any of you don't know, do you want me to tell you the answer then? Do you want me to tell you the answer, or do you know? Sing a song. I'm enjoying this Q&A so far. It's so satisfying when I read one of your amazing, most loveliest comments. Me too, Isaac. Oh, thank you. Okay. Should anyone in the chat? Do you want me to if you do you want me to tell you the answer why there's a middle platform at East Finchley, or do you think that's not a good idea? You decide. Yeah, I'm asking questions. I think it's a good idea. Oh, okay. Okay, the reason why there is a middle platform at East Finchley is because trains terminate there, but they go to Highgate sidings, in which is very close to East Finchley station. So they go to Highgate sidings, and then they come back and go. And I think sorry, muddled my words up. And they come back to East Finchley, but they would go as a Notton service or a High Barnet and Mill Hill East train. Oh, comments. I think I've been there, but I don't know. Okay, Peter. Oh, Terrace. Hello, Isaac. Sorry that I'm late. I was just busy. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. Everyone can be busy sometimes, but at least you're here. Welcome to the chat. I was just talking about that. We're doing a Q&A, a question and answer session. So I'll be asking questions, and you can answer back, and you can ask questions, and I'll answer back. So yeah, it's okay. I hope you enjoyed the stream, Terrace. Yeah. Right. I got. If you're late, I was just starting doing the questions, but it's a. But I'm going to carry on anyway. So, has anyone got a question? Because this will be taking turns. I want to know about the Elizabeth line. Eliza, I think I'm going to tell you about the Elizabeth line. Everybody, um, everyone, TfL have been delaying the Elizabeth line since 2019 and the whole of lockdown 2020. Now they're hoping to open the Elizabeth line next year, and they're hoping to open the Elizabeth line next year, and in autumn 2021. So yeah. Are there any TfL stations with an incline lift? Peter, yes. Well, I've been on it before. It's at Greenford train station on the Central Line because I think I remembered if I went to Greenford a lot and I really was a massive fan of the incline lift. So I loved it so much, and it opened in 2016, by the way. Yeah, so the Elizabeth line should open by autumn 2021, and hopefully all the lines will be running. They're currently testing the Crossrail. Well, they call it Crossrail / Liz Purple Train, and we have to just wait and see what happens. Thank you, Eliza. You get a shout out. What's your favourite station in London? It could be any. It could be a London Overground station or National Rail station. I'm going to choose a National Rail because I like train spotting National Rail. Thanks for your question, Tarisay. I'm going to say that for National Rail, my favourite station is Kintbury train station in. If you don't know that station, that's a train station on the Great Western Railway in Berkshire, Berkshire. So, but people would pronounce it Berkshire. Well, I pronounce it Berkshire because that's how it's pronounced, but they're just pronouncing it Berkshire. So that's a train station I'm really just loving a lot since I was a kid. What I love it is that the level crossing sound, that sound is what I really love, and it sounds satisfying, and it's a really my favourite station. So thanks for your question, Tarisay. You get a shout out. I love doing shout outs for people that ask me a really good question. Now, the next question that I have. There is an extension on the Northern Line that should open by 2021. Where is it extending to? That's the question. I'll repeat it again. There is a Northern Line extension that should be done by 2021. Where is it going to? That's the question. Battersea Power Station. Yeah, correct. You're correct, Skepticals. You're correct, Tarisay. Does anyone else want to answer, or do you not know? It's okay if you don't want to answer. You're correct. Yeah. I suppose I'm just gonna say that Skepticals and Tarisay, you're both correct. You're both correct for. Don't know, but I do now. Okay, Eliza. I'll tell you, it's Battersea Power Station. The Northern Line is doing an extension there. People think that the station will be called Battersea Power Station. Suppose it should be called Battersea Power instead. So, so it's hopefully going to open by 2021, and they were going to extend it further to Clapham Junction train station, but I don't know if that's going to happen now. But there's a new station called Nine Elms, which should be open next year. But yeah. So you're correct. You're correct. So Battersea Power Station is the extension of the Northern Line that will branch off of the after Kennington Station. Any other questions? Or yeah, this is to celebrate 200 subs, and to celebrate that Skepticals, if I'm pronouncing it correct, has been the 200th subscriber. So you get a shout out, and this is to celebrate. Have you ever been to Angel Road? No, I have not been to Angel Road, but I do know it's closed now because not many people have been using it, and Meridian Water is open. So that's on the Greater Anglia Main Line. I've never been to Angel Road. I've never in my life. Such a shame it's closed now. But I have been looking at the station on YouTube. So yeah. Thanks for your question, Tarase. Yeah. Can you tell me your earliest memory on a train? Sure, Eliza. So I remember that I used to. I remembered that I used to go from. I remembered when my first ever train memory. I remembered that in 2014, when I was like filming trains, I went to Kensal Green a lot and went on the London Overground Class 378 train. And I went to London Euston and stayed on the train when probably I was meant to get off. Then I went to Kensal Green to get off the train and probably wait for a Bakerloo line to arrive and go to Harrow and Wealdstone, and then go back on the London Overground or Bakerloo line to Kensal Green. But I was just had a passion of the Bakerloo line a lot in those days. So I remember that, and when I used to live in Dollis Hill, I took the Jubilee line from Dollis Hill to Waterloo to go to Le Pain Quotidien. It's what I mentioned yesterday, but that's my best memories, going on the Jubilee line, Bakerloo line, and London Overground a lot. That was my best memory in the world. Thanks for your question, Eliza. You get today's shout out. So I got a question now. I'm just trying to think. Oh yeah. What year did Heathrow Terminal 5 open? Hold on. I remember that I used to ride on the Greater Anglia from Edmonton Green to Liverpool Street. Oh, that's nice. I've never been to Edmonton Green before. That sounds good. The question is, what was the question I just asked? I forgot now. Oh yeah. Oh, 2000. Oh, Heathrow Terminal 5. Oh yes. You're correct, Harrisay. You're not correct, Skepticals. I'm afraid. Ding! But 2014, no. 2008 is the answer. Heathrow Terminal 5 opened in 2008 on the Piccadilly line. I'm afraid you're not correct, Skepticals, but if you didn't know the answer, that's okay. Everyone makes mistakes, but we can learn from that. But you're correct, Harrisay. 2008 is the answer to the opening of Heathrow Terminal 5. Well done. I also want to. I'm just gonna think what I'm saying. Oh yeah. Which is your? Here's a comment from Peter Mishkon. Are there any underground stations that are permanently closed where the trains don't stop and the station names have been removed? They're not closed London Underground stations now, Peter, but due to the lack of coronavirus, 40 London Underground stations have been closed due to lack of coronavirus. So, but Aldwych and Strand train stations closed in 1994. So, York Road, yes, yeah. When I always go to when I always go to like somewhere, I do my when I always go somewhere to do my work, I always pass York Road train station on Bingfield Street near King's Cross, and that used to be on the Central Piccadilly Railway or Piccadilly line, and yeah, so I always pass that station, that disused station, quite a lot. You also, Eliza, you also written another comment. Aldwych, yes, Aldwych. That was that was on near Holborn train station when trains used to do a shuttle between Aldwych and Strand or Holborn. It all went Holborn Kingsway is what it used to be called. How do I remember all this stuff? Yeah. Thanks for your question. Any other disused stations? There is Ongar, which currently Epping and Ongar railway trains do go through the run at Ongar station and go to North Weald, which is very close to Epping on the Central line. But they pass Blake Hall. Literally, I have no idea why they pass Blake Hall train station. I mean, I feel like not many people will use the station. That's why. There is also Down Street, not Downing Street, where the Prime Minister Boris Johnson lives. Hello. But speaking of Boris Johnson, I want to just do a quick Boris Johnson impression. Speaking that, I just said Down Street when I was about to say Downing Street. Right, there used to be a disused station near my house, which was the Down Street. That's all. So there actually used to be a station called Down Street in Hyde Park Corner, and yeah, and turns out to be a ghost station now. Why is this so accurate? I don't know what accurate means. Can someone write in the chat what accurate means? Because I have no idea what it means. What is so accurate? I don't get your question. No offense, but I don't know what accurate really means. Someone write in the chat what it means, please. Yes. Okay. Tarasay asks, but did you know that the Class 315s used to have a blue livery? I used to see them from my house when the West Anglia Main Line was Greater Anglia, other than London Overground. Hold on. Yeah, I know. It used to be Greater Anglia at the time, and it did not have London Overground livery. If I'm pronounced, is it livery or livery? Yes. So it used to be Greater Anglia livery. I didn't know if it was blue, but it did have XTFL rail on it. Thanks, Tarasay. I mean your Boris Johnson impression. Yes. Hold on. Eliza wrote said he means your Boris Johnson impression is really good, just like him. Oh, okay. Thanks, Skepticals. Why is this so accurate? But I just wanted to do it because I was about to say 10 Downing. I was about to say Downing Street when I said Down Street Underground Station, which used to be a station. So I just wanted to do the Boris Johnson impression because he lives on Downing Street. But thanks for that. Thank you very much for telling me about my Boris Johnson impression. I do it a lot. I got a question right now. The Northern Line has how many I'm not going to do the Northern Line. Sorry, I wasn't meant to say that. It's just because I live on the Northern Line near Finchley Central, and I'm probably going to do the Northern Line every single live stream. So I'm gonna do my favourites, the Jubilee line. The Jubilee line has how many stations? The Jubilee line has how many stations? The Jubilee line has how many stations? That's the question. Yeah, the Jubilee line is my favourite line. It's the 1996 stop. 22. No, you're not correct, Eliza. You're not. No, you're not correct. 25? No, Tarasay, you're not correct. No. Who wants me to share the answer, or should I not? Just waiting for someone to reply. Should I share the answer? Anyone? Me, because I don't know. Well, okay, I'll do it. But if everyone else wants me to share the answer, because I don't know if they want me to share the answer or not. Everyone's different. So, does everyone in the chat, do you want me to share the answer? Oh, hello, Jonathan. How are you doing? Yeah, this is my second live stream today. I'm doing a Q&A, and I'll be asking questions and you'll answer back. So, and I'll you ask questions and I'll reply back. Nice to see you, Jonathan. Thanks for joining. Share. Okay, Mum. I mean, Eliza. Sorry. She is my mum, but I want to call her Eliza on the chat. Tara say, yeah, you could share the answer. Good. I'm glad you're good, Jonathan. Yeah, I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I'll share the answer. So the Jubilee line has 27 train stations running between Stanmore and Stratford. And I went to Neasden train station today to go to A406 Bridge, which I've been begging to try and go to, but luckily I managed to get there. But my videos has not been published yet, so but I'll publish it when I can. Yeah, so the Jubilee line has 27 stations, and that's why I used to live near Dollars Hill on that line. That's the question. Name them all. Sure, but I'm going to name it all in a song. Who wants to? In the chat, does everyone in the chat want me to name all the stations by singing it or no? Your choice. Did you know that Down Street Station Ticket Hall is now a kiosk cafe small shop? I brought something there. I did not know it's now a kiosk, but I do know there's a kiosk outside Holland Park train station, Peter. I didn't know you bought something near Down Street Station. I didn't even know. So, but thanks thank you very much for telling me about there's a kiosk which I didn't know about. How cool, Peter Mishkon. You're classic, Eliza. You're absolute classic. Anyway, does anyone want me to name all the Jubilee line stations in a song? Isaac, remember when you said you wanted to be interested in aviation? Yes, Jonathan, I really want to. My uncle is a plane spotter, and he's the best person to go plane spotting with. Sure, you could sing it. Thanks, Tarasay. Yeah, I want to be interested in planes, not aviation. Hi. Oh, Roscoe Trainer 107. I know who you are. You were messaging on my YouTube a lot. Hi, Roscoe. Okay. Hi, Jonathan. Yeah, yes, just sing it. It takes a few steps. Okay, I'm going to sing and then I'll read your comments because now I should sing the song. Right. Stanmore, Cannock Park, Queensbury, Kingsbury, Wembley Park and Neasden, Dodders Hill, Willesden, Green Kilburn, West Ham to Finchley Road, Swiss Cottage, St John's Wood, Baker Street, Bond Street, Green Park, Westminster, Waterloo, Southwark, London Bridge, Bermondsey, Canada, Water, Canary Wharf, North Greenwich, Canning Town, West Ham, Stratford. The end. But it's easy. Okay, Jonathan. Did anyone just like my song? Because sorry it was quick. Did anyone like my song? Brilliant. Shout out to you, Peter. Shout out, Peter. Thank you very much. I just did it so fast because it's really short. Oh, Eliza, you put clap emojis. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I liked it very much. Thank you, Skepticals. Tarasay, yeah, I like the rhythm. Oh, thank you so much. Everyone, you mean a lot so much to me. Like, thank you so much for writing all these nice comments. I really appreciate that. I just want to tell you, about the Jubilee line. That fun fact: did you know that you can walk to Bronsbury from Kilburn? Because it. Did you know that? Sorry to be uncool, but it's supper soon. Oh, sorry. It's okay, Eliza. I mean, I'm gonna. It's okay, Mum. Um, can I carry on a bit longer? Can I carry on a bit longer, Mum? I said I would join for longer, but it has been quite long. I just wanted to do a Q&A. Um, it's okay. Of course. Thank you. I need, Mum. I need to carry on the stream a bit longer because I want to be able to just like get to know the people on the live stream. So yeah. Yes, I knew because Kilburn opened originally as Kilburn and Bronsbury. Yes, I knew that as well. I saw that on a old London Underground map by not Harry Greaves. Oops! Oh no! If Jordan, aka Train to Bottom Football Fan and DVD, if you're on this chat right now, I accidentally said Harry Greaves because I was meant to say Harry Beck. If you don't know who Harry Greaves is, he's a YouTuber that films trains and other content. Renamed in 1950 as Kilburn. Oh, okay. Okay, Roscoe Train 107. The first step to be interested in planes is to read Wikipedia. Okay, Jonathan. Okay. Jordan, if you're on the chat, Train Spotting Football Fan DVD, I'm going to call you Jordan from now on. Jordan, if you're on the chat, I accidentally said Harry Greaves when I was meant to say Harry Beck for the old London tube map. Sorry. Yeah, I meant to say I saw it in a Harry Beck map. Good tip, Jonathan. Good tip. My mum's saying it's a good tip. Thanks for the tip, Jonathan, because it contains a lot of info about the aircraft. Okay, that's fine, mate. Tony Ido. Oh no, I know who that is. That's Tony. Hello, Tony. Hi. That's Jordan's dad on the chat. Tony Ido. Aircraft. Okay. Go say hi to him. He gets a shout out for joining. He's really nice. So everyone give him make him feel welcome as well because it's Jordan's dad and he's never joined a live stream before. I don't think. Actually, I filmed there before, not just Kilburn, but also all Jubilee 9 stations. Okay, Roscoe. I've been to Kilburn before, recently in September this year, 2020. Yeah. I'm gonna for a few more minutes just do some questions because I want to move on to the Q&A now. So there is a museum. There is a museum near Acton Town train station. Which museum is that? I study many airliners. Okay, for example. Hope you had a great Christmas and family are well. Oh, thank you, Tony. Very nice of you. Thank you. Acton Depot. Correct? The London Transport Museum. No, Tony, you're not correct. That's near Covent Garden train station. You silly. I'm joking. I don't mean it like that. Roscoe Train 107 is quick. Yeah, he's pretty quick. Steam Railway Museum. Are you bonkers, Peter? No, actually, I wasn't meant to say that. There's no such thing as a steam railway museum, I don't think, because it'd be kind of a boring name. But it's near. Yeah. The Jubilee line is kind of my local line since I changed for it at Stratford. Oh, okay, Tarase. It's kind of your local line, but that's you can say that. Oh, and Tony Ido put some laughing emojis. I made you laugh. So Acton Depot been there 3 times. Oh, you're correct, Roscoe. You're correct. So Acton Depot is near. I'm back. Oh, hi, Jordan. I was just saying that I accidentally said Harry Greaves on the chat for the London Underground map because I was meant to say Harry Beck. Okay. Yeah, I've been to Acton Depot before. I went there like 4 times now. yeah, so I really loved it there. It's kind of similar to the London Transport Museum. Hi, Skepticals. Hi. If it's the Acton Depot, I went there with Paul Davis. Oops. Paul Davis. Oh yeah, that's my other grandpa. Um, have you been to Madame Tussauds? No, but I keep hearing. I've never been to Madame Tussauds, and I never even known what it looked like. Um, yeah, I don't think Peter's been to Acton Depot, has he? I have been to Acton Depot this year. How can you go there if this is a lack of? How can you been? Oh yeah, that museums have been opening throughout coronavirus. Sometime it did. Well, it's now closed now due to Tier 4. April 2019 was my last visit. Wow, going viral about Acton Depot now. Cross the road from Baker Street Tube Station. Thanks for your tip, Jordan. Oh, Jonathan, you sent a link, but thanks for sending the link. But I'm not gonna click on it as I'm doing a stream right now. But it's thanks for sending the link. If thank you very much. During August. Oh, okay. That's when museums would probably have opened. Yeah. Yeah. So that's all my questions and answers. Does anyone want me to ask one more? Do you want to ask one more, or are you? Oh, yeah, yeah. Hi. How are you? I'm good, Connor Jones. Thanks for joining again. Thanks for joining. I'm good. Thanks. Hi, Isaac. Oh, Alex Train Spotted Trains. You've been hello. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you. You've been messaging on my YouTube content quite a lot, and I appreciate that. You're very. I like how you're saying hi, Isaac. Great video. I appreciate all this. Thank you so much. Yeah. Does anyone want me to ask one more question before I go, or should I, or should I wrap it up? I have so many people in the chat. Let's plan another live stream with a theme. Okay. I think we should do that. How are you? Merry Christmas and Happy Boxing Day. I'm good. I'm good, thanks. And Merry Christmas to you and Happy Boxing Day to you. Thank you very much. Although my last visit to Acton Depot was good, although the journey up from Devon was bizarre, especially the IET. I was on clipped a tree near Bedwin at speed. Oh, that sounds really. Was I don't know if that sounds weird or fun. I don't know because I don't quite understand clipped on a tree. I would like to know what you got for Christmas. I'm not going to mention too much, but I did get one special thing, which was like a train driver's a rule book. I'm wanting to be a train driver when I grow up. So yeah, that's and I got some train driver stuff. Which I'll show another time in another live stream project. So yeah, that's the only thing I want to share. North Ealing or West Acton? Well, both, because I like walking in between both of them. Especially when it got to Paddington, a bit of tree branch was sticking out of the IET's nose. Your classic, Roscoe. Yeah, that sounds quite funny when you said the word nose for the train, because it has a bit of a nose bit at the front. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna not joking. Oh, okay. Isaac. Yes, Jonathan. Can I ask a question? Okay, you can ask a question, and then I'm going afterwards. So yeah. You can ask a question, Jonathan, as long as it's appropriate. Otherwise, I'm going to keep. You have to keep your comments cute. Otherwise, they're on mute. Any question, Jonathan, you can answer? What's the question anyway? Yeah, I've enjoyed making this Q&A session very much. So I'm glad you joined this, but I'm just going to ask one last question from Jonathan for the Q&A. Hope it's appropriate. Otherwise, you're on mute. I just can't stop thinking. Have you seen the Class 800's nose? It looks like it's angry. Oh my God. Oh my. That's a fake laugh, by the way, but I just want to try and laugh in a video one day. It's angry. Why would it be angry? I don't get how the 800 nose, it looks like it's angry. Yeah, I keep thinking weird stuff about trains looking happy and sad with the windows and stuff, but not with the nose. That's really funny. And Jonathan, and thanks. I have seen the nose, but I didn't see that it looked angry. It looked happy to me. Anyways, thank you all for the questions, and thank you for the answers. I really enjoyed making this Q&A live stream, the second one of today for a Boxing Day special. I should see you all in another live stream in the week, but this has been a longer live stream, thank God. So yeah. All right, have a nice dinner, Isaac. See you in your next stream. Thank you, Tarasay. You get a shout out. Everyone gets a big shout out. Bye, Isaac. Bye, Jonathan. Thanks for joining. Yes, thank you very much for joining, and see you all in a week. Enjoy. Stay safe, Isaac, and take care. Thank you. Really enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you all for the nice thank you comments, and see you all very soon.